What is up, y'all? We are back with another video. What type of video? We got another Stranger Things season 5 update. Before we get into it, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So you all, we just got some more set photos revealed for Stranger Things season 5, and these photos have Holly Wheeler, Mike Wheeler, and Will Byers in them. Now these are very interesting because if you follow their channel, you know that I talked about, Mike and Will working on their friendship and kind of being together a lot in season 5, just off the fact we saw those pictures of Henry Creel and Holly Wheeler. But yes, this confirms that they're going to definitely be intact with each other in this season, and they're going to be having key moments and everything. Now, I talked about that basically Will Byers is going to be a puppet for Vecna, and he's going to be working with Vecna. He's going to be like a decoy, like undercover. They're not going to know until Max finds out, in her trance that she is in with Vecna. She's going to be able to find out that Will is connected, and she's going to tell her friends 11 and everyone, kind of warn them that Will is dangerous. But they're not going to be able to contact Max until her and 11 see each other on the other side. I think that's what's going to be able to happen. I think through season 5, Max is going to be on bed rest. She's going to be on bed rest and everything. But when we do see her, it's going to be similar to that scene with her and Vecna. She's in his curse and it's all red, that Dear Billy episode. She's going to be like that. So we're going to definitely see her on her feet again, but it's going to just be her and Vecna's curse. And I think she's going to help the group from that side, be in the eyes and everything. And her and 11 are going to have like conversations through that side. That's what I'm speculating. That's all speculation. But seeing these photos, so the first photo we see is Will, Holly Wheeler, and Mike on bikes. Now this is it's an odd, kind of trio, if you want to say, just because it's his little sister with him and Mike. But I mean, it definitely makes sense, because if Holly Wheeler is going to be vanishing just like Will Byers was in the earlier seasons, they have to be around each other, obviously. Now I told you guys, I think Will is going to know that Holly Wheeler is going to vanish just like he did in the earlier seasons, because he's working with Vecna, and he's not going to tell Mike, and then Mike is going to find out that Will knows, and they're going to fall out and stuff like that. That's why I think at the end of this season, Will is going to check out, man. I think he's going to be too pulled in with Vecna, and that's going to happen. But yeah, we see them riding bikes. Some more set photos of Nell Fisher as Holly Wheeler. And if you look closely, we actually see that Holly Wheeler has a stunt double, kind of telling us that it's definitely going to be some scenes with some action, possibly, in this scene, just because it's a double. Usually they have doubles. It's, to protect the celebrity and everything. They're about to do something that's kind of risky. So she definitely has a stunt double. But if you push forward, we see another shot of Mike and Will walking on set. And I think it's very cool to see that, they're on set together, and their friendship is definitely kind of just reviving and everything. I told you guys, I think that's what's going to happen, just off the fact that Holly Wheeler is involved now, and it all makes sense. If Holly Wheeler is going to be the one that goes vanishing, because we said Karen Wheeler, Mike Wheeler, Nancy Wheeler, I don't think it's going to be none of them. I think it's going to be Holly Wheeler, just kind of mimicking that first season, how it was with the vanishing of Will Byers. But I think this time it's going to pull Mike a little deeper into everything with the upside down, him and 11. It all makes sense. It's going to be like almost like a domino effect. But pushing forward, we see another photo of Mike Wheeler on the bike, and you can see kind of Holly right there. So I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like they're going for a bike ride, Mike, Will, and Holly. And it seems like they're coming out of some, I don't know if it's a part of the set, or I don't know, but it kind of seems like it's a part of the scene that's in the TV series. If you look in the back, we see Army Man kind of around an area that says roll closed, do not enter. Now it's kind of weird to see them riding around Army Man next to bikes, like it's almost like they're visiting someone or something. We know Linda Hamilton is going to have a part in season 5, but I don't know. But overall, it's kind of weird seeing them around this Army Man and stuff like that. But we saw at the end of season 4, this is how Hawkins is now. Got people from the army guarding a lot of things, probably trying to get Hawkins back together. And it's probably that dangerous now that we're going to see these people a lot around Hawkins, but I could be wrong. And then we see another shot of them on bikes. But I definitely can see it being like a hat tip to Will vanishing with Holly Wheeler. Maybe it makes Mike, kind of feel like you know, I gotta be back close to. I think they're doing that just to bring Will and Mike back closer, because you know the Duffer Brothers said they're trying to go full circle and go back to how it started. So I mean, what better way would be to bring them back closer when Mike's sister has vanished and he needs advice from Will, because Will's been there before, he's went through that before, so he's gonna definitely need his friend Will to help him with his sister Holly Wheeler. But I can be wrong. Still some more shots of them riding around looking like they're actually searching for something. You see like, yeah, the army man behind them, so, and they have like, you know, army trucks and things like that. Kind of weird they're on bikes though. I don't know why they'll be on bikes around, you know, this right here with army man and army trucks. Maybe, like I said, it almost seems like they're going to visit someone. Maybe this is part of one of their crazy plans to get into here because they need to get in here to find something, but I can be wrong. But yeah, it's just pretty much some set photos of the trio riding on their bikes on prohibited area. So I wonder what's going on. And we also see a keep out sign right there in the left corner, U.S. Army. And this shot right here seems like they're pulling up, and it's obviously something behind those gates that they need. You know, it's probably someone that they need to talk to or some item they need. You know how it goes in Stranger Things. But I think it's so cool to find out that they're going to be a trio. So we got a new generation Wheeler with Mike and Will Byers. So it's all right there. It's all key moments. I can see it right now. The reason, you know, they're all connected. Mike and Will are friends. Will has been one of the kids that vanished before into the Upside Down. Holly is Mike's little sister, and she's potentially going to be the one that's going to be vanishing. These pictures in my, you know, brain kind of makes me feel like that is confirmed, that Holly Wheeler will be vanishing, but I can be wrong. And then we just see a couple more photos that's not, you know, like a bad grade of photos, but them just riding around, same thing, just blurry though. But overall, like I said, this kind of makes me think that the theory that I had with Holly Wheeler, you know, vanishing, and Will Byers actually being behind it, him being kind of the one that's sent out to make sure that she vanishes and stuff like that. Maybe Vecna, you know, wants Holly. Maybe he says, bring her to me or something like that, you know, and Will is the puppet. I'm so set on that. Will Byers will be Vecna's puppet, and I think that that's going to cause him and Mike to fall out real bad, and everything's going to happen with the rest of the kids, 11, Max, Lucas, Dustin. And I think at the end, Will is going to check out and Mike is going to be sad because, you know, he felt like he lost his friend. He couldn't help him and stuff like that. It all makes sense. We saw a lot of things with Steve Harrington. We see a video where Steve Harrington's car is actually in a cemetery or whatever, and it's like driving behind, like, you know, the tombstones and everything. A lot of people are thinking that that could be potentially connected to that photo we seen of Dustin in the cemetery next to Eddie Munson's grave. I can see that also being a thing. But overall, what do you guys think about all these photos we seen with the trio of Holly Wheeler, Mike Wheeler, and Will Byers? This is a crazy trio. I can't wait to see how this plays out in season 5. And comment down below, what do you guys think is going to happen in Stranger Things season 5? Let me know down in the comments. Unfortunately, this is the end of the video. I want y'all to hit me up on my social medias at ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter, and yeah, you are right there where it says subscribe. Next to it, click join and become a member of the channel. I will see you all in the next one. Peace, y'all. Till next time.